Okay, so before this week's video starts, I just want everybody to know, as if it wasn't made clear before, that I do not watch anime on my own. So for this video, I'm just gonna be sticking to what I know, sticking to what I like, and we'll see what happens. If the comments decide to slander me, I'll be fine, but this is what I got. So help me out here. Now look, I already know what you're saying. Yes, obviously he likes the most overrated anime of all time. But look, just because I don't watch things like One Piece, Attack on Titan, Naruto, Boruto, Death Note, One Punch Man, Bleach, Inuyasha, Neon Genesis Evangelion, Jujutsu Kaisen, Gundam, My Hero Academia, or the Studio Ghibli movies like daily, just because I don't watch them, doesn't mean I don't like them. It's just that I don't want to. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But it's not like those things are bad to me, you know? I've seen some of these things in parts, well, like, not completely. I've seen parts of these things, is what I should be saying. I've seen parts of these things. Very few of them have I seen completely, but it doesn't mean I don't like them. It's just they're not really my style, and I cannot change that, and I am not sorry about that. Now, look, I don't think I could ever explain why I love this show so much, but my favorite aspect of it, hands down, above everything else, is the fighting. And it's, I don't know why that is. I mean, just watching a bunch of guys duke it out to see who's the strongest and save the world at the same time, just something about that's really cool. I don't know if it's because I secretly like violence and I don't even know about it, or because I'm Mexican and Irish and we're known for normal boxing and bare knuckle boxing, but it's something. I mean, just with giant hands, friggin' giant jaws, crimson chins, and just giant heads, how could we not fight? How could we not make a habit out of that? And as angry as Irish people get, how is anybody going to avoid fights between the Mexican and Irish populations? How is nobody going to see that coming? But jokes aside, while I do recommend all of the Dragon Ball shows that have come out, so like Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z Kai, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super, I am not going to talk about those today. I am going to talk about my favorite Dragon Ball Z movie, which is not Dragon Ball Z Resurrection of Frieza. It's actually Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods. Now, this movie, seriously, is it's one of the best Dragon Ball Z movies of all time. Like, top to bottom, it's just a really good one. Like, you have, you get all the dialogue is great, you have all the characters in it that you want to see, you get a new transformation, you get a new bad guy, you get new characters, and, there's not, everything looks perfect. There's not a single janky frame within this whole movie. Not even in Resurrection of Frieza. All their movies are that good. And what I really like about this one more is just the fact that, how everything was new and how everything was introduced. And, I would like Resurrection of Frieza more if Frieza was a different bad guy. But we got to find Beerus, and we got to find Whis, and Whis wasn't really a bad guy, and neither is Beerus really, but he was the antagonist, and he was a really good antagonist who ended up becoming a really good friend of theirs in the very end of the movie. But it just did it better. I mean, it's just a really good movie, and I would highly recommend it because it has been a 10 out of 10 movie for me for a long time since it came out. I used to have it on DVD. It was really good, and I do not have a lot of movies on DVD just for myself. And it being a movie and all is really cool. I've loved Sean Schemmel for a really long time, and Christopher Sabat. Them both as a team are just amazing. I love those guys. But really, the Walt Disney of this, Akira Toriyama, is seriously one of the best story makers I've ever gotten the chance of discovering. He gosh, like his stories are amazing. Like even the stuff that isn't Dragon Ball Z, like or just outside of it a little bit, it's all amazing. It's all super fun. It's all positive, which is really nothing you can complain about. And it's just amazing. Like he's really the driving force behind all of this. Like and all the animators and everything that make them into shows and movies, and they adapt everything. They do a wonderful job. But I don't think myself or any other people that helped make this would be here if it wasn't for Akira Toriyama and how good of a writer he is, because really he's an amazing writer and there's no denying that. Now look, I promise you that I am going to look for other stuff that isn't just Dragon Ball Z. I've watched Bleach before, I've watched the whole thing. I still have yet to see that new movie that came out though. I've watched all of the Studio Ghibli movies for the most part, and I want to try and find more stuff so that I can talk about it and tell you guys about it. But that is going to take a long time, my friends, and so those are going to be a lot harder for me to make because not everything is available to me, and I am most likely not going to try and find it all. But that's not going to limit me from watching a lot of stuff and telling you guys about it, because I really want to. Like, I want to give you guys my good thoughts because I've been watching TV all my life and I've been able to rule out the good stuff from the bad stuff for the most part, and I do not want anybody to waste their time on bad stuff, so I will take it upon myself to waste that time for you guys and tell you what's good or not, really. And it's something that I'm really excited for because I get a lot of really cool sounding recommendations all the time from people, friends, family, and just TV enjoyers like me. Another thing to be excited about, next week I am going to start watching Star Wars for the very first time, and I'm excited for that too, because that is another huge thing that I've been meaning to watch and that a lot of people have been recommending me. So we're gonna do this thing together, and I'm gonna let you guys know what I think about it. I'm gonna be honest, I am a little skeptic because I've seen a lot of really good movies, and I've heard a lot of really good things from them, but I've also seen like the weirder side of the Star Wars fan base that turned the Jedi thing into a religion, and so I'm thinking that maybe people like it a little bit too much because it might not be that great if they're going like that, or heck, maybe it's amazing and that's just proof, but I have yet to find out. So hopefully when I find out, I will be able to tell you guys, if you don't already know, if it's good or bad or not. But yeah, this is gonna be, I'm excited to start this, so I hope you're excited too. Be on the lookout for it. But that's gonna be it for this video, everybody. I hope you guys watched it. Sorry for being a little bit more monotone than I usually am. I'm recovering from a little bit of a cold, and I'm almost there. But yeah, if you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, share this video with everybody that you know, and make sure that they subscribe too, because that's what's going to help this channel grow. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, having watched the very first Star Wars. I don't know, I'm supposed to find an order on it, like not like a shipping order. I'm supposed to find like a actual like sequence to watch them in, and I have one, but I forget where I'm supposed to start. I'll let you guys know soon though, and yeah, see you later.